we still love and laugh. Love talk, let's chat. Love, love.
Hello, and welcome to Love Talks, where when love talks, the world listens. I'm your girl, also ravishing.
And I'm Boogie. And as you can see, we have an amazing special guest, plus size fitness coach who'll be getting it in, Miss Coach Mean Reen. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Hello. I was like, oh, when you started.
Yeah,
It was like a boom, you know?
StreamYard was ready. They said she coming on stage.
Yeah.
We
It
ain't
was
waiting.
like, we're not putting coach backstage.
Right.
Oh,
How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you guys so much for having me. I truly appreciate it. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
Yes.
Yes, we're excited too.
So, coach, we're going to play a little game, and the name of the game is Fit or Fiction.
Okay.
And the way to play this game, me and Boogie, we're going to read out a statement about exercise. And if it's true, you would say fit. And if it's not, you would say fiction.
Okay.
All right. So,
Lifting weights makes you bulky.
Fiction.
All right. You got it. You got it.
all right. You need protein immediately after every workout to build muscle.
Immediately? Well, fit.
It's fiction. I think
Why?
it's
'Cause
you probably
immediately?
need it, but I think that word immediately.
Immediately. Yeah.
Mhm.
Try to trick you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, immediately.
You did say that.
Yeah.
All right, you burn more calories running a mile than walking a mile.
Fiction.
I was surprised at this one, but actually it's fit. It's fit.
Fit.
Yeah, but I mean maybe is it the I don't know. So you coach, do you think it's because
I mean, because you know what? Because I'm a coach, I'm thinking too much. So what I'm thinking about is you saying running, right?
yeah
So what I think immediately is everybody's definition. This is me in my head with my coaching self. Everybody's definition of running is different. So are they like full on sprinting run? Then of course, yes, that's more calories. But some people, I'm going running, but they're really like doing a trot. Then some people, when they're walking, they're doing like a super power walk.
yeah,
So,
that's true. It really depends. Yeah, I get you. I get you.
Yeah, that's me. Like I said, oh, I'm going walking, but people be like, you don't walk because I power walk. Even when I'm walking naturally, I walk fast. So yeah. Okay. Carbs are bad if you're trying to lose weight.
That depends. That's I mean, I would have to answer, right? So cards are bad. Fiction.
Right. Yep.
That's a trick one for real too.
It is a tricky one.
That's a trick. It's kind of a tricky one. Just like the running situation, that one's a little tricky too, because some people do have to limit their carbs intake in order to lose weight, especially if you're like diabetic or something along those lines.
I think the way they asking the questions, because it say carbs are bad if you're trying to lose weight. No, they're not bad, but you might have limited them.
Right. And in the type of carbs that you're eating, you have to change.
I'm about to say, because I was gonna say, like, isn't like I think they say even broccoli could be a carb. It's like a good carb,
Broccoli is a
right?
carb.
Really? Yeah, you just think
broccoli has a lot of vegetables. A lot of the starchier vegetables have carbohydrates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When, when you think carbs, most people think of like bread and stuff like that.
I love broccoli.
But
Yeah.
broccoli
Yeah.
And those types of things like white bread, you should definitely limit that if you're trying to lose weight. But it also depends, because some people can eat anything, like everything, but in moderation.
Right.
So that's another one of those loaded questions.
Yeah.
Everybody's like body is different, and also everybody's willpower is different.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
Okay.
Explore it.
Oh my gosh.
Trying not to look at the chat. I'm trying not
to. Like, oh yeah. Hey. Fat reduction, losing fat in just one body area is possible. Fit or fiction?
Fiction.
Right. Yeah.
And people always, the favorite thing that people say, this is what, for people that don't know, like spot reduction is, I want to lose my belly. Only thing I want to lose is my stomach. That's not going to happen. You're going to lose fat whatever the heck your body tells you it says.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Drinking water can help improve your workout performance.
Fit.
Yep, that's right.
Drinking water helps improve everything. Your skin, your joints, your sex life.
Oh, well, that's why mine is good, because that's all I drink is water.
Hey now, yeah, that thing juicy.
There you go. Strength training boosts your metabolism.
Fit. For sure.
I need to do some more strength training.
Yeah, strength training is really where it's at. That's kind of why, well, we'll probably talk about, we are going to talk about this a little later.
Yes.
But yes, fit.
Okay. Okay.
Energy drinks are the best way to fuel a workout.
Fiction.
That's right.
Guys, stay away from those things.
You know, I never had an energy drink.
Don't do it.
Me either, sis. Yep. I never had one.
For your heart. It's very bad for your heart.
Yeah.
Do they make
that's why.
Like jittery, kind of? Can they make you jittery?
That and
palpitations too.
The pre-workout, a lot of people, they've been pumping out a lot, like promoting a lot. Pre-workout is not good for you either for that reason.
Okay.
A lot of people use pre-workout, so it's really controversial in the fitness space. When you say don't use pre-workout, people are like, I use it. But I don't use any of it. I don't like the way that I wake up for a workout. If I'm gonna do, I just start. And once you start pumping, once your blood starts flowing, you'll wake up.
Wow. I'm surprised because like chat, for anybody that hasn't seen Coach Mean get it in, she be getting it in. So I thought you had like a whole process or something beforehand. And she has a lot of energy, like really active, fun playing. Yeah,
she really does.
Thank you guys. I enjoy it. I enjoy fitness very, very much. It's a passion.
Yeah.
It saves your life. It can change your life and save your life.
Yeah. Sweating more means you're burning more fat.
You said, say it one more time.
I'm sorry. Sweating more means you're burning more fat.
Fiction.
Yeah.
Sweating is cool. I mean, I think it's more of a mental thing. Like if you are sweating a lot, you're like, yeah, I really got it in, but not necessarily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people don't sweat as much when they work out, but they be burning those calories. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people sweat for the smallest thing.
I'm about to say that.
Yeah.
They feel like if they see you, if they're drenched, then that means that they got a really, really good workout. Which sometimes, yes, but it doesn't necessarily mean you burnt more than someone that's not sweating.
Right. Eating before exercise can actually help you perform better.
That's another one of those iffy ones. What am I going to say? For me, the answer is fiction, but so I'm going to say what for me, fiction. But it's probably
but it's
fit.
true.
Right? Is it fit?
Yeah, it's fit. Mm-hmm.
I can if I eat before I work out, it's not going to be a nice scene. I feel sick. I feel queasy if I eat right before.
I feel like when I
But they
work
say
out, sometimes I get hungry. I'm sorry.
You said what?
Is it normal after you work out sometimes to get hungry? Maybe it's just the type of workout you do, maybe. Because I feel hungry.
No, you get hungry after you work out for sure because you've burnt a lot of calories.
Okay. Okay.
So your body's like, feed me.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's normal, sis.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
I thought I was just greedy, you know. All right. That was my last question, sis, for the game.
That was your last one?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So let's see. One more really quick. Let's see. Rest days are just as important as workout days.
Are just as important?
Yep.
Oh, these questions with these little words in there. I'm gonna say fit.
And that is right.
Yeah.
And the reason why I asked that question is because, you know, people have to know that with anything you do, yes, you have to give it your 100%, but you also have to take time for yourself and rest, you know?
Yes.
So that's why I asked that.
You do. You definitely do need rest days. The only thing I want to say with that is if you're resting more than you're working.
Yeah.
You know how we say, oh, I'm going to give myself grace. My stomach, I don't feel like it today. Be careful with that because I don't feel like it today can turn into I don't feel like it for a whole year.
Yeah.
So there has to be a balance of how much rest you're giving yourself so that you can see the results you want.
You can't be like resting 6 days of the week and be like,
I
workout
day. I got a good workout in and don't work out again until the next week.
Right.
Let's get some balance.
Right.
That was the game. So now we'll get into the questions.
Yeah.
All right, sis.
Okay. When was the first time you witnessed love and desired it for yourself?
Okay, so the first time I witnessed love, my parents, they were, we grew up with all of us in the house, and just seeing them together, I was like, maybe one day I would have the same thing. So yeah, my parents, that's the first time. And I was like, but you know what? At the same time, I didn't grow up as one of those girls that dreamt about getting married and having like a wedding and a big wedding dress. I was not that girl. But I wanted someone that was going to have my back, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it really does.
Can I just add this real quick? That's funny you said that because it hasn't really been until now. It might be too because I'm, in a healthy relationship. But like my best friend would say to me before, like when I was dating someone else, and I think she almost found it kind of bizarre because I didn't have like a dream wedding in my head. Like she had a vision of how she wanted her wedding to be and how she wanted. I didn't think about none of that stuff. Like, but like now I'm starting to have it. But I knew I wanted like companionship and stuff, but I didn't really think of all that stuff.
I never grew up dreaming. I wasn't like, oh, I'm going to walk down the aisle. Actually, at my wedding, I could not believe that I was actually in a wedding dress walking down the aisle. It was very out of body for me.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I had to keep breathing, like to stay in the moment and not be out here. Because it was very like you're really doing this right now? Like what? Not the marriage, not actually getting married, the wedding and the dress and the walking down the aisle and the this and the that. It was very out of body, but beautiful at the same time.
Awesome. What has 6 years of marriage taught you about love, commitment, and partnership?
You better have some tough skin, child. You trying to get married? You better have some tough skin, not because of the other person, but because of yourself. You are entering into like a relationship where you're bringing two people together from different, like they were raised differently. Even if you were raised similarly, it's still not the same. So you may share a lot of ideals and stuff like that, but there are going to come times when you got to compromise things. And then you start to see things about yourself. Maybe you're a little selfish. Maybe you're used to getting your way, and you have to learn how to shift and change that. So it's like marriage. Well, that's what it should be called, marriage, because marriage is a mirror.
Wow.
It's a mirror, and it's a beautiful thing if you're with someone that is willing to grow with you. So always, like, that's the thing to really be mindful of is this person willing to grow with you? That's the one thing that I've learned, like that I picked a good one. I picked a good one. That's what I've learned in the 6 years. And it's and partnership really helps you to be even more confident. It helps you to be even more confident.
Yep.
Marriage is a mirror, y'all.
It is.
It is a mirror.
Because, you know, sometimes as like ladies, like, I don't know, like not every single girl was raised like that, but for the most part, women are raised like kind of sheltered. Like, I don't want you dating and you got to stay in the house and who that calling you? And, you know, we're very sheltered. And then when you start to date, it's like, you don't know what's happening. You don't know. You don't really know you don't really know what you're doing, what's happening. And you're so used to, and I'm speaking like in a general sense.
Yeah.
You're so used to kind of getting your way, especially if you were daddy's girl and you always got what you wanted and you'd be like, Daddy, please. And you would get it. And now you're in a marriage where you're in a partnership. It's not just him like showering you with stuff. You also have to shower him. You also have to pour into him. So it's a mirror. You see things about yourself that you did not see before.
Yeah. You were speaking. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So really, really quick, since you said about the daddy, do you believe that women try to find their dad in a spouse?
Definitely. And what happens is in the dating phase, because he's courting you, it's very similar to what happened in your childhood, even into adulthood. Because I know I can still call my daddy and be like, Daddy, please.
Yeah.
Be like, all right.
Yeah.
But that's a different relationship than your husband. So you do tend to gravitate toward, if you have a good relationship with your father. Sometimes if you don't, you end up with your father, right? Either way. But you have to differentiate the two. Like, even though he might have the same similarities, he's not your daddy. That's your husband, and you're building life together. So you have to, both of you have to be happy in that. It's not just happy wife, right? It should be happy spouse.
Yeah.
What do they say? Happy spouse, happy house, instead of happy wife.
I like that.
Yeah. I heard the other one.
Happy in the house.
Yeah.
Not just you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's important too, because I feel like I'm happy you said the whole marriage is a mirror thing too, because I feel like too, like, I don't know if like if it's movies or what, but sometimes it does seem more women focused and like you have to be this and that for the girl, and she's just perfect by default, and you have to come save and rescue her. But sometimes it's like, but sometimes the woman is being unfair or being selfish, and sometimes you gotta check yourself. I check myself, like. So I'm happy you said that, because that's something people don't talk about.
Very important. And you know, like they say like, oh, movies are just entertainment. They're not just entertainment. Like, people actually start to take in these ideals and think that this is real life. And if we look at all the movies, most of the time, if it's a movie about a wedding, we see the wedding and that's it. We don't see them moving together after or if they were living together already, we don't see after the wedding. We don't see that first year. We don't see any of it. We just see them get married, and then it's like the credits.
Yep, that's so true.
That's the real movie. Show the show the first year of marriage.
I think that's why they have so much of divorce, because anybody can get married. They show that, you can get married, but they don't show everything else that comes with married, being married, to stay married. So,
right. Right. To stay married. Yes. Woo, staying
that's
married.
The challenge.
Yeah. So I noticed you called your husband BFF. I was watching the videos. How did that come about, and how important is friendship to you in marriage?
Well, BFF is actually his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is short for Black Effing Fathers. Okay. So BFF is like more digestible because people automatically think best friend when they see BFF. So that's where that's what that is. But he is my best friend though.
Okay. Nice.
He's my best friend, but at the same time, even saying my husband is my best friend. Yes, he is, but I think it's also important to have friendships outside of your spouse. It's important to have like hobbies and interests outside of your spouse in order to have a full relationship. You don't want I can only speak for myself. I don't want a codependent relationship.
Same.
Amen. That's so important.
Yeah. And you can't do everything together. You have to go do stuff on your own and let him, y'all have to miss each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, oh, I miss him. Like, yeah. Right. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
How do you and your partner balance supporting each other's dreams and careers?
That's a good one, because well, we both support our dreams. Like both of us have dreams of entrepreneurship. And the story I'll tell about my side of things, actually, P.S. sidebar, today is my anniversary. It's my 5-year anniversary of my fitness business. Started 5 years ago today, doing my Zoom workouts that I do. I've been doing it for 5 years.
Oh my gosh.
Great.
That's awesome.
So with that, when I started them, I needed a space to do these workouts. And my husband was like, use the living room. And I was like, well, we're gonna have to take everything out of there. Because we had, the living room was all living roomed. But so he's like, in order for you to do what you want to do with these classes, we're willing to, like hook it up so you can do your classes. So I've pretty much taken over the living room. I've taken it over with these classes.
That's sweet though. That
but that's what I'm talking. Like that's a supportive person, and he allows me to be me. I can be completely like my crazy self. He understands that. And then on his side of things, he recently started making t-shirts and all the merch. I can't even just say t-shirts because he does hoodies, hats, all kind of stuff for his side, like his YouTube channel. And he took over a room that we had upstairs. He took that over and turned that into his den of merch. So we support each other on our dreams. We're always here to hear each other out when we have like little ideas. He helps me with a lot of the ideas. Actually, he gave me the name Mean Reen like years ago.
Can you give us a little bit background?
I'm waiting for the backstory.
Wait, is this a PG? Wait, how PG is this show? Is it PG?
This show is you being you.
Yes. We love.
So Woo! Okay. So Mean Reen. Well, I'll just say this. Mean has several different meanings, right? Like most of the time when people see it, they be like, oh, you're mean, like, grr. But I'm from New York. And in New York, when somebody says mean, that means that you are mean. You know what I'm saying? Like you got it going on.
Oh God.
Okay?
Okay.
I'll say it, and that's the PG version. So I say that. So he gave me the name Mean Green because I had it going on.
Okay.
Like they'll be like, that car is mean, and that means
Oh,
Okay.
so that's the mean I'm talking about. When
Okay. So she not gonna everybody. That doesn't mean she gonna bite your head off or nothing like that.
and then when I work out and my clients in class, they call me mean the other way because they be like, I be yelling and I make them do extra reps and all of this, and I'm like, but it's for your own good.
It is.
Got you.
Okay, coach, got it going on, Reem.
Right?
Oh,
now we know the background, so it's never gonna be the same now. That's what we think about now. Okay. I thought it was like, cause you tough, like you get it in, you ain't gonna be
Me
playing.
too. Well, that
I just thought yeah. So it's like both, kind of, huh? Yeah. Gotcha.
But the name originated with him. He gave me that name, and it wasn't
Got it.
like her mean. It was got it going on.
I love it.
He's dope.
Okay, I saw you punching that punching bag in one of your videos. Just random question. Have you ever fought for love?
Never. I don't. I'm the type. If I ever, let me say this. I ain't fighting nobody because I feel like this. If the person that I'm with is giving somebody else enough energy where they feel like they can say something to me or they feel like they have a place, then that means you giving them too much energy. Therefore, you don't need none of mine. So step. You and so can go over there, but you can't come back over here.
That's right.
Yes.
I've never had a fight for no boyfriend. Never.
I agree.
Yeah.
What's one thing?
Wait, nah, we ain't gonna sweep over that one. Y'all ever had a fight? Y'all ever fought for love? What?
No, I don't.
I thought you had the story. I'm like, wait, hold on.
I'm not coming off my throne to fight no peasant.
I know that's right. No, I haven't. But I said, let me throw in something silly in here because I saw you punching that back. So I was like, I wonder, you know, let's put this in a love context.
I've only had one fist fight, like a fight in me and my sister used to fake fight, growing up. But I mean, like a fight with another person, not my sister. I've had one fight, and I remember this. I was in 3rd grade. And I forgot what he said. I don't remember. It was a boy too. I don't remember what he said, but he pissed me off. And I started punching him. And then I stopped mid-fight because I got scared because my parents were strict. And I'm like, if they find out I was fighting at school, I'm not going to be able to watch the Cosby Show. So I stopped mid-fight and walked off. That was the only fight I had.
Yeah.
In the 3rd grade. It's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. What's one thing that has kept your marriage strong through life's highs and lows?
Communication. For sure. Like very honest communication, being open with each other, no matter if it's something that you don't want to hear. That's why I said marriage is a mirror. So definitely communication.
Yeah.
Of course, love for sure. Like we both love each other. We want to be together. But I think more so because you could love someone and just not be right for each other, which is a hard pill to swallow. But being able to communicate and hear each other is what keeps us together.
Yep. I think that is number one, communication. Because a lot of couples, once the communication is gone, that's it. Because you ever go to a restaurant and you see couples together at a table and they're not talking, they both are on their phones?
Yeah.
Communication
They're
is
both on their
very important.
phone, like they're both, or they're not really like engaging with each other. But then sometimes, you know, you have days like that too, like where you got things you doing, and somebody else seeing that, they see it like in a snapshot, you know.
Yeah.
So to say that, I'm using that as like, you know how like people say couple goals and stuff like that. And they look to certain couples and say, I want my relationship to be like that. Easy with that, because you're seeing the relationship in a snapshot. So the same thing with the couples at the table. They may just, that day, they might just not be talking to each other, but they had this date.
They're mad at each other that day.
They're mad at each other. That happened. And they had a little argument in the car. But they, love each other. But right now, you get in your phone, I'm gonna get in mine. So it don't necessarily mean. But if that's happening all the time and y'all never talk, that's different.
Yeah.
But
if you
communication is number one. Is number one.
I agree.
If you could name something love and fitness have in common, what would you say?
I was thinking about this one for the look. I'm like, damn, that's a good question. Love and fitness have in common. War. No.
One word came to mind. Let's see what Coach's gonna say.
I'm thinking of it too. I think that kind of...
A word came to mind.
What?
That one too.
You have to tell me now.
I say dedication.
That is a good, and you think I would have thought of that first, right? Oh, consistency, commitment.
Yeah.
See, but where my mind goes first was somewhere else. It went somewhere else first. That's why I said sweat. But we'll go there. Commitment, consistency.
I like it. Yes. Yeah.
Joe Sleep say war.
I'm trying not to look at the chat. Wait, hold on. I don't want to do that. If I start looking at the chat, I'll get sidetracked.
Shout out to the chat too.
Yes,
hey, everybody in the chat.
And if you guys have any questions, just drop them in there. We can circle back to them. If that's okay with you, Coach.
Yes.
All right.
If you could give newlyweds one piece of advice, what would it be?
Keep everybody out your goddamn business. Period.
Yep.
No, for real. Like, keep everyone out of your business. Make a commitment, like after the wedding, after you or even before, but definitely after, like take some time, like to have quiet time together and to really be like, listen, like this, we are in this together. It's me and you. Like, and you've really got to hone in on that. Like, work together. You're never on opposing sides. Even when you're arguing or you have an argument or you guys can't agree on something, remember you two are on the same page, on the same side of the fence. So don't bring other people in, because then their opinion and their preconceived notions come into play, and that's a no-no. Keep them mother lovers out your business.
That's right.
Even your mama.
Everybody, yeah.
You know how they say, like, when you make up with them and stuff, you heard that? They say, like, if you make up with them and then they're gonna still be looking at them like
everybody looking at you
sideways.
Yeah.
Like,
or
it's just
the ones that's real bold, or there's people that are really bold and they'll say something to them, and that's just asking for problems. Like, and let me just say this: if you ever are in a relationship that's not healthy, that's different. But we're talking about newlyweds. Let's make that clear.
We
talking about newlyweds that are seemingly in a healthy relationship. They just got married. Keep everybody out your business.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
An ideal day of self-care for you.
It'll be waking up, take no alarm. I get to wake up without an alarm. That's one. So that means I get to sleep until God wakes me up. Amen.
Amen.
Then after that, what would I do? I would already have an appointment booked for like a massage, a spa day, a lovely spa day, maybe a nice night out to dinner. Of course, I got to fit a workout in. So maybe, okay, so the spa appointment would be after the workout.
Nice.
So first I get my workout in and I'm going to feel all good afterwards and then go into the spa day. And I know how I'm going to end the night in my favorite restaurant. Do you know what that is?
What's that?
Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, Cheesecake Factory. Oh. I love their bread.
Their bread is so good.
Let me tell you something. My birthday, you know how like people want to go to fancy restaurants. They're like, oh my God. I love Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
They need to sponsor me immediately.
They menu so big too.
It is.
What do you usually get?
And do you guys remember that like a few years ago when they were like, oh, a first date shouldn't be the Cheesecake Factory? I was like, why? That's a great date.
Yeah,
with
to
the
me,
brown bread.
Like, who came up with that? People who probably must have a date.
Exactly. Right, sis.
I'm like, it doesn't matter where you go. I'll go to the park, to the pier and walk around. It don't matter because it doesn't matter if somebody takes you to a $500 dinner, a restaurant, or if they take you on a walk. What's important is how you feel and how they've treated you. And on the day, not where they took you.
Right.
But anyway, so when I go to Cheesecake Factory, so first,
all right,
you gotta eat that brown bread. So I only go to Cheesecake Factory on my birthday for the whole year because
a special treat.
It's a treat.
Yeah.
And I ain't watching nobody calories. So brown bread first, and then I order. What do I order to drink? Maybe a espresso martini. I love the espresso martini, so I order that. Then for appetizers, I like their Tex-Mex spring rolls. I think they're spring rolls. Did you ever eat those?
No, I like Tex-Mex.
And their bang bang shrimp.
Oh, bang bang shrimp.
I've seen them. Never had the bang.
I do eat that.
I'm greedy.
I like spicy though, so it's
I don't mind spice either. Yeah, I was just wondering. Okay.
So
bang bang.
Spring rolls or egg rolls. I don't know if they're egg rolls or spring rolls. I can't remember, but either one, delicious. Like, oh my goodness. So then dinner, I get the Jamaican chicken and shrimp dinner. So good. And then for dessert, you got to get cheesecake. Right?
Yes, you got to get cheesecake.
My favorite one is the chocolate cheesecake because I love chocolate. If you like chocolate, the chocolate cheesecake is Hershey chocolate, and they put chocolate cake. Oh my God.
Okay.
You're making me want cheesecake.
So good. Right? Or if I'm feeling real fancy, I'll do the red velvet one.
Okay. Okay. What kind you get?
Me? Oh, I eat all kinds. Chocolate, the pecans, like the king cake one. It doesn't matter.
Ooh, it don't
I get the Reese's one, y'all. I'm Reese's.
The Reese's?
Like, that's my husband like that. The Reese's
yes.
One.
I think I had the Oreo one before. That was good. I had the Snicker one too because I like Snickers too. But I think I had the strawberry one too. Yeah. But Reese's that's my
I get the same one every time.
Yeah. Yep.
I get the same meal every time. I never do anything different.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta try the bang bang shrimp. That sounds good.
If I get something and it's not good, I'm be mad because I'm only going one time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll blame you.
That's true. Okay. What inspired you to become a fitness coach?
So when I've always struggled with my weight, and the biggest the biggest recorded weight that I've ever been was 312 pounds. So when I decided to start working out and stuff, the first time, one of my friends, I saw her, I was in a gym and one of my friends walked in and she was like, "What you doing on that elliptical? You need to come and work out with my coach, Tammy." And I was like, "Okay." And that was the first time I ever worked out like with a coach. And I was like, "Oh, that's how it's supposed to feel when you work out." Like I felt it. Like, because when I was on the elliptical, I was only doing what I felt like doing, right? You just kind of, and working out with that, with Tammy, opened up my eyes. Like she taught me so much about working out and just how she was able to push me past my comfort zone. I always remembered that. So when fast forward to about 5 years ago today, no, actually it was a little longer than that because I started my fitness business before the pandemic. So once I lost all of my weight, right? Because I've been, if you ever struggle with weight, you go up and down. So when I worked out with Tammy years ago, I had lost a bunch of weight, but I gained it back, And then I lost 100 pounds on my own once I moved to New Jersey. And I did my own program and all of that. So, and I did it all by myself, working 12-hour days. And during that time, a lot of people would message me and say, "Hey, do you coach? Because I really need somebody with your motivation to help me." And I would be like, "I don't know." But then I heard you hear something enough. You're like, "Well, maybe I should."
Yeah.
So I took the classes and I became certified. And I opened this fitness business. I started a fitness business and started coaching people before the pandemic. And the reason why was because it's not easy. Like fitness it's not easy. And there's so much information out there. There's almost too much information because it'll like ruin your brain. Like it fries your head. Like there's just too much information. So when you have a coach, someone that can like help you focus on what you need to do, it helps.
Yeah.
And seeing people come to me with an issue, like with a weight problem and lose a bunch of weight, it's like it gives my life purpose. It really does. Like to be able to change somebody's life like that and give them this newfound life that they didn't have before. So yeah.
Awesome.
So what motivation would you give someone that's discouraged in their fitness journey?
Well, discouraged. If they're discouraged, why? Because they're not losing the weight the way they want.
or even for me myself, for instance, because I've been up and down, and like there have been times I've been like really on it, even last year, even with walking and stuff. I haven't really felt like walking or doing like I'll do like the walk away the pounds workout at the house. I'll do like a mile or whatever.
Yeah.
But I kind of like I don't know, lost the consistency. The more we can do it.
Yeah.
So
what I say, the thing that I say the most is stop stopping. Like really think about that. Like just stop stopping. When I first started thinking that, just stop. What it did for me is those days, like you're saying, when you don't have the motivation, or that period of time when you don't have it for like a year or maybe 6 months. In 2023, I was doing my classes and I was going through I was just really sad because I don't know if you guys know, but I lost my daughter in 2009, and the grief comes in waves. So 2023, I don't know why in particular then, but the grief and the sadness was heavy, and I did not feel at all like working out. I just wanted to lay down and do nothing, not work out, not do anything. But if I stopped, then I would have to start all over again. And I'm sick and tired of starting over. So stop stopping. If you start telling yourself that, like even when you don't feel like it, even when you're on vacation, even when you got a million things and life is lifing, you won't stop. Because you don't have to do an hour if you can't fit an hour in. 5 minutes. You owe 5 minutes to yourself. You owe 10 minutes to yourself. And that's it. Just stop stopping.
Yeah.
That's it.
Stop stopping.
Stop stopping.
Stop stopping.
And that doesn't just go for exercising. That's for everything.
That's
Everything.
Stop stopping.
Because what do? We get really overwhelmed with stuff. Life, the